We do a lot of goofy shit. Our serious moments are few and far between. I thought, here is something that I can do. I can heal the hate that festers in this world. Because after all, if Jesus can't heal the hate, then what good is Jesus? My children. So I decided I was going to heal the hate. I was going to use this show as a mechanism to heal the hate. I thought, what's the best way to heal the hate? And of course, the answer was obvious. Softball. That's right. Softball. There is no sport more grand. There is no sport more majestic than softball. So the Hate Group Softball League was born. We've gone through many teams. Some of them are gone. Some of them are still around. Of course, we have the base teams, the original, the four of the teams. We have 6 altogether right now. The 4 original teams. We have the KKK and the Skinheads representing white hate. And we have the Black Panthers and the Nation of Islam representing black hate. Now, our first season in existence, the first season of the Hate Group Softball League, we had a little bit of a problem. We had no one representing Latino hate. And then we had a situation where we ended up with a couple of Latino guys playing for the KKK team. Not the most ideal circumstances. We started with the 6th team, which was, or the 5th team, or whatever it was, which was NAMBLA, the National Man-Boy Love Association. They disappeared. When I say they disappeared, I mean they disappeared. There was like 21 of them. They all disappeared one night. There was a half-hearted kind of investigation as to where they might have gone, and then everybody moved on for obvious reasons. They're pedophiles. Nobody was really that worried about it. Anyway, we've had the Westboro Baptist Church was here for a while. Right now, the 6th team, what's the fucking word I'm looking for? We rectified the situation when it comes to Latino hate with representatives from the Los Zetas drug cartel. And we got a new team to round out the 6, because you really need an even number for the scheduling and all that shit. The Cut Off Their Dicks Society, alternately known as the Cut Off Their Dicks Society. Cut Their Dicks Off Society. Either one of those is acceptable. We had a lot of drama with them this past summer in the Season 5 of the Hate Group Softball League. Anyway, lest I get too far ahead of myself. 3 years ago, I believe this is the 3rd season, I decided, there was long winter months between Hate Group Softball League seasons. I thought, we can be healing the hate here too. We're doing so well healing the hate with softball. What else can we do during the winter months? And of course, the answer there is obvious as well. What is a winter sport that can match the grandeur and the majesty of softball? Of course, indoor league bowling. Because nobody wants to be outside doing some fucking, we're going to ski? No, fuck that. Can't heal hate with skiing or snowboarding or bobsledding. No. Indoor league bowling. So the Hate Group Bowling League was born. Long story short, starting on December 5th. Season 3 of the Hate Group Bowling League will kick off down at Walt Disney Lanes. It's going to be a big year. The KKK, the Skinheads, the Nation of Islam, the Black Panthers, the Los Zetas drug cartel, and the Cut Off Their Dicks Society, also known as the Cut Their Dicks Off Society. If you weren't around for the drama of the summer, the head of the Cut Off Their Dicks Society, Bridget Nutstomper, she was on the show many times, and she decided to go through the sexual transitioning surgery and metamorphosis, transformation, whatever, into a man named Brian Nutstomper. And we had some problems with Brian. He missed an interview, and they got fucking smart over the phone. And we had some problems. I may have caused them to lose some games through some miracle power shit. I may have caused his new dick they picked out of a catalog to fall off. I may or may have not done that. I'm not going to confirm nor deny. I'm not in a court of law. I'm not on a fucking stand here. I'm not under oath. So anyway, The Hay Group Softball League Championship game was crazy. We always broadcast live from the Hay Group Softball League Championship game. Peter ended up, I think, having sex with Brian Nutstomper in some form under the bleachers, even though he didn't know it at the time. And it was just a clusterfuck of everything, and just a fucking mess, technically, and with the scoring. And, it was awful. Anyway, I hear through the grapevine that formerly Bridget Nutstomper, now Brian Nutstomper, wants to go back to being Bridget Nutstomper, which is much easier since his new dick fell off. How that's going to work, I don't know. What kind of drama that will bring to the Hay Group Bowling League, I don't know. I just know there'll be a lot. It'll be very exciting. I'm very excited. You should be very excited about December 5th, Walt Disney Lanes, the start of the Hay Group Bowling League. 6 teams begin. 1 will be crowned champion around, I don't know, end of January, early February, whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're healing the hate through the medium of indoor league bowling. During the summer, we heal the hate through the medium of slow pitch underhand softball. In the winter, it's indoor league bowling. I know what you're thinking. Stoner Jesus, you're a genius. Of course, you're correct. Who else is healing the hate? I don't know. Are you healing the hate? Are you healing the hate like I am? I don't think so, son. I seriously and profoundly doubt it. You're not a hate healer the caliber that I am. Studies have shown that overall worldwide hate has dropped 3.3% through softball-related activities, which includes, of course, indoor league bowling. What do you think of that? You impressed? Of course you are. You should be. Coming up, we got the porn report. The porn report. Then we'll get up out of this bitch. Damn. I feel like I'm getting a cold. God, it sucks. A cold is horrible for a radio show. Because I don't sound like this all the time. I just talk like this for fucking show after show after show. I do that a lot. Makes you sound like a fucking cokehead. I can feel it, man. I can fucking feel it. Sometimes my body will battle for weeks, and I'll never actually get one. I'll just get some of the symptoms. Anyway, what's that have to do with the porn report? Nothing. Porn report coming up. Stoner Jesus Show podcast, recorded live, November 9th, 2015. Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is coming up. It's a magical time. The Stoner Jesus Show. On Cannabis Radio. On Spreaker. Tell your homies, tell your hoes. Tell every motherfucker so every motherfucker knows. Stoner Jesus is live, ho!
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
You're listening to the Stoner Jesus Show. Not only can the Stoner Jesus Show podcast be found on stonerjesus.net, you can also find them on CannabisRadio.com. You can also find the show by searching Stoner Jesus on Spreaker.com and the Spreaker Radio app, also the Stitcher Radio app, iTunes, the iHeartRadio app, and iHeart.com. If you want the links to all of these, go to stonerjesus.net. In the top menu bar, there's a page that says Listen to the Stoner Jesus Show. There you can find all the different ways you can listen to the Stoner Jesus Show podcast. All other information on the show can be found at stonerjesus.net. Oh, shit. That break needs to be longer. Should have threw in the disclaimer there. That's what I'm missing. I'll do it myself. The Stoner Jesus Show is very offensive and graphic. Make your ears bleed and make your balls fall off. Do not listen if you're easily offended or you're some pussy boy who can't take a joke. Listener discretion is advised. There you go. Mark it down, bitch. It's time for the porn report. I think I have any porn music. Let me see. Just for shits and giggles. I have a collection of music that's okay for me to play, copyright-wise. Yeah, I knew I couldn't go that far with it. But, man, we have something. Let's see what this is. Oh, yeah. You can envision this as a porn movie. All right, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. It's time for the porn report. HuffingtonPost.com. Finally, court okays watching porn on lunch break. Italian court declared a Fiat plant worker in Sicily could not be fired for watching porn at lunch. The local in Italy reported Wednesday, which is actually last month, via Live Sicilia. The ruling rejected an appeal by the Italian automaker. The case dates back to 2010, when the man's dismissal was approved by a court, the local wrote. The 2011 decision overturned the ruling and demanded that Giuseppe Z, which I guess is the guy's alias, his porn-watching alias, Giuseppe Z, receive all back pay and bonuses, plus contributions to Social Security. Wow. Guy's cashing in, according to Repubblica. Now Italy's... I'm sorry, I say it like an Italian. La Repubblica! Now Italy's highest court has agreed with his claim that he caught only glimpses of an X-rated DVD on his break and not let his adult film habit creep into normal working hours at the factory. Stateside recently, the climax wasn't quite as satisfying. For a Baltimore City worker caught watching porn, he was fired after officials determined he had watched 39 hours of adult content over a 2-week period on the job. Really? 39 hours in 2 weeks? No. I find that... For what? What possible fucking reason would you have to watch 39 hours of adult content over a 2-week period? Maybe 39 minutes. Even if you jack off twice a day for 2 weeks, that's 28 times. Well, 28, what is that, like 50 minutes? Come on. Is that too low? I mean, it should be like 3 hours, right? It should be like 5 hours, right? I don't think I can envision this song in a porn movie. You know what? I don't care. I'll take it. An upbeat porn movie. Like a porn parody of the Little House on the Prairie or some shit. Teacher busted after students allegedly see phone porn. Is that videos? Realize it's 2015, right? I'm throwing a video every once in a while. A teacher busted. A Central Florida teacher faces multiple charges after a 9th grade student approached his desk and allegedly saw porn on his phone, according to WTSP. According to arrest affidavit, 47-year-old Vadi Velez Gonzalez was teaching an intensive reading class at Mulberry High School in Mulberry, Florida last Wednesday. When a student approached him to ask a question, she then saw pornography on his iPhone. Investigators say she saw a slideshow of men engaged in intercourse and a nude male body shot according to Bay 9 News, or Bay News 9, rather. After returning to her desk, she proceeded to grab her own phone to record what she saw, pretending to get up and throw something away. She shot a short video she then shared with investigators and on Snapchat.